The woman slowly parted her long, slender legs as her husband immediately dropped to his knees before her, inching closer with hungry anticipation. Just as he thought he'd reached paradise, his wife ruthlessly shoved him away. Watching his moment of pleasure slip through his fingers, the husband instantly regretted their earlier argument. But in the next breath, his demeanor completely changed.
Mommy, have you ever noticed anything odd about Mr. Fuzzy Bear over there? His eyes seem to be a little bit odd, don't they? Yeah, there's something a little bit different about his eyes.
Yes, I think it's true. Say hi, Mommy. Say hi to Rocco and Rocco. Say hi. Hi, fellas. See that, huh?
His wife, burning with shame and fury, swore she'd divorce him. Yet as a Wall Street tycoon, Jack was willing to swallow his pride and grovel just to win over this seemingly unremarkable business partner. Facing hundreds of his wolf-like employees, he casually tossed a $40,000 gold watch into the crowd, instantly triggering a feeding frenzy. In Jack's world, only cold, hard cash could awaken their predatory instincts. Sure enough, his staff attacked their work like they'd been shot full of adrenaline, earning him millions in just 10 minutes. Jack rocketed to the top of the stock market elite, with every major media outlet clamoring to cover his story. The title Wolf of Wall Street was born, but his meteoric rise caught the attention of federal agents. His lawyer repeatedly warned him to keep a low profile, but Jack brushed off the concern. Instead, he invited the agent aboard his yacht, attempting to buy his way out of the investigation. The agent stood firm. If Jack had broken the law, he'd personally see him behind bars. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Jack scrambled to move his assets. He and his buddy jetted off to the world's most secure vault, a Swiss bank, planning to stash his fortune there. The bank manager laid it out straight. For ordinary crimes, he could ignore subpoenas from the Justice Department. But securities fraud? That was a serious offense in Switzerland too, and the bank would have to cooperate. However, if the funds were under someone else's name, someone with European citizenship, they'd be untouchable. The manager swore he'd never betray client confidentiality. Jack immediately thought of his wife's aunt. After repeatedly assuring her she wouldn't be implicated, the aunt agreed to help. Jack then gathered his friend's family, and using suitcases, they made 6 trips back and forth, successfully transferring $20 million in cash to the Swiss bank. Just when Jack thought he'd pulled off the perfect scheme, his wife delivered devastating news.